It's like damn, I can't find it.
You gotta put a little pull on there. When the girls is coming, you gotta try to pull your baby hairs out of there.
You do that too. You work on your baby hairs.
He's right. Every day you just wake up every morning, you're like, damn, I thought the hairline was here.
Yeah. I gotta wash my face way up here and come down.
You know, so he's right.
He just said he has to wash his face way up.
I gotta wash my face way. I gotta wash my face way up here and come down on it.
Before we get to the sports questions,
yes, go ahead.
Yeah. This is a very funny man, stand-up comic. But I must say, you were a big part of a very underrated movie that I saw not so long ago called Next Day Air.
I've done a lot of underrated movies.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Did you enjoy doing that movie?
I did. You know, Skip, that was a different type of movie for me. It was a comedy drama.
It was.
And it was a little edgy.
Got a little dark at the end.
I'm surprised you've seen this movie.
Loved it.
Yeah, that's
I'm not sure what happened in the end, but I loved it.
Yeah. You know what happened.
Yeah, I do.
All right.
We went to jail. No,
private joke. Listen, you actually... You sent a tweet to Skip. You sent a tweet to Stephen A. You needed to be on the show during the Eastern Conference Finals. You were demanding to be on First Take.
Man, my Pacers was doing such a great job, and I just felt like I was a spokesman for the Pacers at the time, because not that many guys come out of Indiana. I know, you know, we got like John Cougar Mellencamp, and but I don't think he would have been tweeting with Stephen A.
I don't think so.
So, you know, I just thought maybe I'd be a voice for the Pacers, man. They did such a great job this year. Steven's from New York. You from New York, too.
No, he ain't.
He's from I live in New York. I live there more than you do. Oklahoma.
I'm tired of him claiming this.
That's right. I want to let you know, a lot of people don't. We go back a long ways, Mr. Mike Evans. I'm going to tell you something right now, man. We're supposed to be boys.
Yeah.
You know, why don't you tell people what you did to me in Indianapolis when the Knicks were losing to the Pacers, at the field house, the way you call a brother out. I mean, no love whatsoever.
You know what? You was in Indianapolis, man. I knew you was from Queens. Every chance I got it, I just kept looking back up there at Steve. He kept just looking at me like, you know how he looked with his suits? That's how he hit me, you know. But I had to let him know he was in Pacer Nation that time, you know. So
you had to let everybody know.
I had to let everybody know, you know, because the Pacers and the Knicks, they've been going at each other since I was 3 years old. And that was just last week. So.
How are you feeling about them now? You know they took Miami to 7 games.
Right.
But they've improved, got a backup point guard, re-signed David West, getting Danny Granger back healthy, even though I don't think he'll last year use him, trade bait to get a starting point guard. Right. What are your feelings about where the Indiana Pacers are right now?
Right now, I think the Pacers, you know, last year we did such a great job with those few integral pieces that were missing, with Granger missing. We just picked up the guy from New York who was shooting us.
C.J. Watson.
Oh, man, we're going to need him, and that's going to be great. I think the Pacers are going to come out in the East again, even though Brooklyn did go load up on us. Looked like Brooklyn loaded up on us.
And Derrick Rose is coming back to Chicago.
I still think we're going to come out in the East. We really, really won the championship. I want y'all to know that.
Really? How's that possible?
So?
Well, you know, in another life we won it. When Hibbert was taken out of the game, we really won that game.
Okay. Oh, one of those deals. Just like San Antonio won Game 6, right? Yeah.
No, not that kind of win. No, but, you know, I really, really love the Pacers. I got a lot of confidence in them, and it looked like we gained a whole lot of fans after this year.
I do believe
People were believing in the Pacers. I was surprised at how many fans that we had, people that were rooting for the Pacers against the Heat.
You had to be shocked at how Paul George emerged. Nobody saw that coming.
Oh, my God, man. Well, you know what? When we got Paul George, I understood that this guy was going to be a real threat in the NBA. You know, he's young and still got a lot to learn, still growing as a player. And, you know, I think he's going to be he's going to be a LeBron James in the game, you know.
What?
Yeah.
A LeBron James?
Well, I mean, not quite a LeBron James, but, you know, he's going to be doing his thing to the point where he's going to, hey, look, he gave it to LeBron
Couple of games.
Couple games.
He
gave it
and then LeBron locked in. and all of a sudden it was
LeBron
he
is the
disappeared
best
for
player
about
in the
3
NBA.
games.
He did, and I think they be hanging with each other all
well,
season.
Skip said the handshake in that one game really kind of got in his head and
he
took him out of his game.
His hand.
You didn't think so?
I wouldn't have been LeBron's friend till after the game was over.
Thank you.
Like, throw your hand out like you LeBron. I'd have said,
Okay, no. Okay.
What is this?
Yeah, man.
What is this?
They sit over on my side and I rub off, man.
That's
I
ridiculous.
contaminate.
I believe
It's
in the
respect.
faith.
That's all it is.
It is.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but when you in a healthy competition, you can't. I think a lot of them players, when they get out there with LeBron, they become fans. I'm not saying Paul George
True
does,
story.
but a lot of those players get out there and get intimidated. And because LeBron James is, he's the best NBA player in the NBA
So to
right
feed
now.
Skip a little bit, you don't think that Kevin Durant and others like that should be working out with LeBron in the offseason?
No, I didn't say that, but I do believe I believe that they have to challenge him as in a way like, hey, I'm just as good as you. If you want to be a competition to him, if you want to stand up in him, and because that's how I feel. I really look up to a whole lot of actors and comedians and stuff like that. But if you put me in a movie with him, I'm not your friend.
Really?
I'm trying to beat you out on the camera. That's my thing,
Okay, can you guarantee for us that your Pacers will win the East next year?
I can guarantee that the Pacers is going to win in the